Hello, black man. This guided journal is being made available to build character, confidence, and define the inner person.
It has been deemed clear that our culture and our past has hindered black men from being open and vulnerable. Hello, black man.
Hello, black man.
Hey, how y'all doing this evening? I have a severe lag, a severe delay. If you guys are detecting that on your end, please drop it in the comments so we can shut this down and start all over or just come back another day. I am very excited this evening. I have a very special guest along with my co-host that I will bring in now. Hey, babe, how's it
Hey, babe. What's up with you, man?
We are super elated tonight to bring you guys. We're going to introduce the song, present to others, Mr. Dion Lack. He has been a fan and he has been rocking and supporting us like nobody we know. He is Team Hello Black Man, and he is a black man. He did not give me a lot of information in his bio, so I ain't gonna hold him long. I'm gonna be like, hey, this Dion Lack, he from Dayton, Ohio, and he a father and a writer and a producer, and he do all things. So y'all check out my boy Dion Lack.
Hey,
What's up, y'all?
Welcome.
Can I first say that intro was phenomenal? I was gonna throw my glasses on because I was almost scared up a little bit because that hit home for a second. I was like, oh man, this is for the black man right here. All right, I get it. I must say the black shirt that I be rocking, when I'm in a white neighborhood, so it's definitely intimidating. So I'd be like, they like, should I say hello? So now beware, I'm like, I just be pointing like, okay, all right, yep, you too.
Yep.
You see, okay, we speaking
that same energy everywhere we are. They be like, little old ladies be like, I love that shirt. Is it okay for me to say it? Look, funniest story is when we first got off the ground, we went to Memphis to a basketball game, and we were at a hotel, and Jamie was coming down the steps with the shirt on, and there was a white guy, and there was a younger black guy behind the counter. And the white guy, he was kind of flamboyant, you know. He said, hello, black man. And the little boy, he looked over at him. He looked up at us. He was like, I'm sorry, what? Excuse me?
Oh, that's perfect.
Like,
that's perfect.
Stand down.
Hello, black
black man.
Okay. You support the brand. Oh, my bad. I was about to.
We have everybody in here.
We have family in Atlanta that, you know, they be like, we don't want to wear this shirt because we get the wrong kind of
that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, so it feels like a shirt because you see white people look at it, they be like, what does it say? Oh, you're not talking to me.
That's not for me. Let me look around. Let me look at something else.
This is like a thing for you guys. Okay, I get it. All right.
It's a conversation starter. We appreciate the attention, and we appreciate you rocking the brand because we see you. We can't wait to get back out.
I wish I had. I mean, I have one here. Another one's at my two locations, but it's balled up and wrinkled. Not on purpose, but it's just in the laundry. I was saying that in the laundry, as in, you know.
Yeah.
So I wish I had rocked it right now.
No worries at all. So I'm gonna tell you what I got for you first and foremost, because this is something new. We've never done this before. I have 10 questions for you. 10.
All right.
And these 10 questions are going to create a code for you on our website. You get 5 points per question, right? So if you get 10 questions correct, your fans get 50% off of our website.
Wow. Right? We ain't talking about this. We ain't talking about
you You've been at work all day. I ain't had time to talk to you.
You want to text me? Like you I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on here. This is definitely the Dion Lack Hello Black Man Hour.
This is a special, huh?
That's what happens
mess up the profit and loss right now. That's gonna mess up the profit and loss.
She killing the P&L sheet right now.
I handle the profit and loss, so therefore I know how this is going to go. Okay, don't you worry about that. All right, so Dion, are you ready for these 10 questions?
Sure. Is it right or wrong answers?
Yes, absolutely.
Because you just said I'm gonna ask you 5 questions, and I'm thinking like you was like, where are you from? I'm like,
nope. Nope. But it is in relationship to where you're from, because I noticed that you rep your hometown, right? I noticed that you always talk about Dayton, Ohio. Never really don't know much about it. But
I gotta get off the ground. I gotta be the first, you know.
I did some research, but you know what? There are people who got it off the ground before you, and we're gonna talk about them soon. Wait. Okay, so the first thing I have for you is this word. What is this word?
Oh, you asshole! I'm sorry.
You got 30 seconds. I forgot to tell you that part.
What does it mean?
What is the word and what does it mean? 30 seconds starting now.
Panacea.
Okay.
And it's panacea. Panacea. Hey man, you don't need to be laughing this tough right here, brother. What we doing? We supposed to be brothers. Hello, black man. Look out for your boy.
Listen, but it's the fact that you pronouncing the word like panacea. Panacea.
Don't mess him up, baby. He got 10 seconds. What does it mean?
And it is panacea is the top part of the peninsula of
Dion,
oh man,
you failing your fans right now.
Can I tell you something right now? I got anxiety seeing that word again. I was like, oh, not again. Oh God, not like this.
You thought you saw a snake or something.
Right. Your fans are counting on you to get this 50% off. Right now, you're down to 40% off. No, I'm sorry, 45% off. But it's okay. You got time.
Yeah, we good.
All right. The next question is. Let me turn my notebook back over.
You really did some research. I didn't know you could go this far. I would have studied on my own life.
Look. Who is the current mayor of Dayton, Ohio? Got 30 seconds.
Oh, shit.
I like this game. I really like this game.
Can I phone a friend?
You cannot phone a friend.
Because I haven't been there in 20 years. I'm not looking up that.
It's your home.
Okay, hold up. The mayor of Dayton, Ohio is
give me a first name, a last name.
Jonathan McReynolds.
You were so close.
Really?
His name is Jeffrey Mims, same initial.
I didn't carry the one. That's what it was. I didn't carry the one.
Jeffrey Mims, same initials. I mean, you were
never heard. I can't even say. Oh, I can't even say that. I've never heard that name.
I thought it was your cousin or something. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't that small.
Neither of us live in our hometowns, but we both know who the mayors are because we follow the politics in our hometowns because we give back. Work on that, Bill.
I need to. Hello, black man.
Okay.
and the mayor of Dayton, Ohio is a black man.
Oh man.
So listen, Dion, you're down to 40% for your fans. Come on now. Come on. Okay, the next question is, put your hands in the air so we know you ain't cheating.
I'm cheating? I'm getting wrong answers.
Listen, so more presidents come from Ohio than any other state in the world.
Okay.
Ohio is known as the mother of presidents.
Okay.
How many presidents come from Ohio?
You said five, right?
No. I said more. More came. Nope, more came than any other state. Out of 44, how many came from Ohio? Ohio is known as the mother of presidents.
I'm gonna say 13.
Incorrect.
Now, Dion, you know there's too many. 13.
8.
I mean, I did it because of 13 colonies. I was hoping that was gonna be a
Dion, it wouldn't do me no good to ask you where 8 came. So we're gonna move on to the next question. We got 30. What are the presidents' names that came from Ohio?
I know. Is it Cleveland one of them?
Probably. I didn't even look.
Oh, see, here you go.
I didn't think we were gonna get past that one. But okay, let's go. All right, next question. We're down to 35%. What is the capital of Ohio?
Oh, come on, man. It's light work. I'm gonna wait till the 1 second get there. I know this one.
If you don't know,
no, Columbus.
Okay, good deal.
If I didn't, my child knows that.
All right, right now, Dion Lack fans, y'all got 5% off Hello Black Fans store. Your code will be Dion Lack. We working on 30 more percent. All right.
Before you ask the next question, I was gonna say I love what's happening right now. This is a fantastic time. You guys are producing the hell out of this show, and I love this. I love this. This is the best podcast interview I've ever had in my life. Keep going.
This was
Hopefully, I can give me at least 6%.
Listen, right now you're at 5. Right, I believe, I have faith that you will get at least 25%. I have faith. Go. Okay. Right. What is Ohio's state animal?
State animal. State animal.
Dion, sign out the window.
No, I'm thinking like, what animal do I see a lot? Is it hold on? Does it have to be a mascot? Animal, state animal. Hold on, put it back up. I'm gonna go with beaver.
Incorrect. It is the white-tailed deer.
Never would have guessed that.
You never seen it? You never seen a white-tailed deer? Okay.
No.
Right. No problem. No problem. All right, moving right along. Next question. What is the state tree?
Buckeye.
Good job. 10%. Yeah, let's go. All right. State flower.
State flower. Orchid.
Incorrect. It is the carnation.
Hold on, it's the white one? Is carnations white?
They're not white. Well, they can be different colors, but this one is specifically not white. It's purple, pinkish. Sorry, 10%, Dion. Come on, we got 2 more questions. And
what's the match? Can he get 20? Can he get 20% and get the next 2?
If he gets the next 2, he got 20% for his family. Yeah, don't let them down. 20% off Hello Black Man merch and journals. You got this. You got this. These are very easy questions. What famous brothers are from Ohio?
The Wright brothers.
You better know that. You better know that. You better know that.
Yeah.
15%. Let's go.
Yeah. That's a win.
I mean, I could have said Roger and Zach. They're from Dayton, Ohio.
Well, you could have said them. They are. I agree. They are on this list too. But you did the most famous because everybody knows Wilbur Orphan. I should have asked you their names because you probably.
Oh yeah. Let's do another one. I do the names.
I already told you. Okay, last question, and I might give you a bonus. This one is: what does Ohio mean in Japanese?
What does your name mean in Japanese? How would I know that? Why would I know that?
Because if you look up the word Ohio, it will tell you.
I'm not studying for Ohio. That's a random question.
You can't be claiming a state and not knowing these things.
You're out of control. When I fail this question, I want to ask you the same thing. That's what it means.
What it means?
It means
hey, listen. No, this is simple. This is you thinking you
overthink. What's his answer?
Heart.
No.
No. Listen, common. This is a common phrase. Common, super common.
How would I use it?
You would use it. This is something you would say daily, multiple times at a certain point of the day.
Why is she shaking her head?
Because we don't say that. Rarely do we say this.
How about Godspeed?
No. Good morning.
Salutations.
Good morning. It means good morning in Japanese. Ohio means
good morning. Ohio.
It means good morning in Japanese. All right, bonus question, Dion, because you got 15%. We want you to get this 20%.
Okay.
Ohio is known as the home of what?
You give me a hint? He said, Ohio is the home. Hold on. That could be anything. Because it could be the home of the Football Hall of Fame.
It is the home of the Football Hall of Fame, but the state in particular is known as the home of
Dion Lack.
You know what? We're gonna give you that because one thing they have is Dion Lack.
It's not the home of Dion Lack.
Okay, but the correct answer is invention.
Really?
Man, listen, when I tell you that was a great answer, the home of when he said, I was like, man, she got to give support for that.
We got to. Even if I haven't gave him one. All right, so Dion, you advertise 20% at helloblackmen.com for your fans. We're gonna do that for the next month or so. You know, we'll let you know when we end it, but we appreciate you coming through. So we have to give back to you because you are giving us your time. So thank you so much for that. Okay, so we're gonna let you.
I'm gonna get this segment, right? Can I get this segment and I can post it?
Yeah, absolutely. I will cut this up and send it right on to you.
Yes.
Tell us, formally introduce our fans to who you are, what you do, and everything about Dion Lack.
Absolution. My name is obviously Dion Lack. I'm from Dayton, Ohio. Moved to Los Angeles 2001 as a comedian, actor. Got on my grind really early, and then had like a really crash and burn moment because Hollywood is Hollywood. So then I kind of got behind the cameras a lot, writing, directing, producing, editing, and then built a business behind there. Wrote 2 books, sci-fi novels that she tried to clown me on. Who is this man right here?
I didn't clown you on the novels. I clowned you on the picture that
I know you doing.
Like that 4th grade picture in your bio was not the man that I'm looking at. But you know, that didn't know.
It was like 2012. He was like, "Who is this man?" I'm like, I can explain. Yeah. So from there, created a rap album with a bunch of comedians. I have 2 studios. Which one of them I'm in right now, another down the street that I create for content creators to shoot, edit, produce, create content here. Now I'm getting back in front of the camera. I'm building my brand, building who I am versus my company. I think my company is doing well on its own now. Now I'm about to get back in front of the camera. That's why a lot of people keep saying, "Where you come from?" But it's like, I've been building other people's businesses, and now it's time to build my brand. I have 2 beautiful daughters who every year we do an annual wrap to kind of do a wrap up of what how our year was. I write the rap and they rap it. Writer for other comedians, a writer for a TV show, and that's pretty much it.
So humble, so modest, writer for TV show. Where are these shows? On Amazon Prime, YouTube, big screen?
So I forgot about that. Thank you for saying that. Amazon Prime. I have 2 movies that I've directed. One I wrote. That's on Amazon Prime. One of them is titled With and Without You. And then there's another one that I directed is titled Super Single. Those are the two on Amazon.
So wait a minute. So he blows over his accomplishments, and then it's by the way, I have movies on Amazon Prime already. I don't know what to say about this dude. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh yeah, you're right. Like, man, that's dope, man.
Yeah, appreciate it. Well, it's one of those things of like, once you complete a project, you gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. You can't be like keep harping over it, because that's what marketing teams are for. That's like, if you have somebody that's marketing for you, you don't want to be like, hey, watch this, because I'm on the next project now. You'll get swept up in one project, and then if it doesn't go as planned, you will crash and burn again to like, all my eggs was in here, and I was really rooting for this, but like I got this advice from a podcast. I heard Michael Mann said, sometimes I don't even see my own movies. He said, I take a couple months to write it or produce it or create the shot list, how it wants to look, how I shot it, and they give me final looks on the edit, and I'll be like, it looks good, and I'm on to the next project. Movie comes out, I'm on a whole different project. So like, you got to kind of really like relinquish certain, like, it's like you gotta be a one night stand for a lot of these projects. You can't be committed to it, because if it's done, it's done. You can't, it's done. You done your job.
That's great advice. that is very.
Well, if you're in that field, you can't do that with a child.
Or can you?
You can't be like, hey, I raised you. I did enough. I'm done.
Don't give them no ideas. Don't give them no ideas.
7 now. Like, what more could you need from me at 7? Like, you ought to be able to go and think for yourself now. Which, I mean, like, really and truly, we have a lot of entrepreneurs that follow us, that watch us. We actually had a group today reach out to us about doing some work with them, and a lot of times he and I get caught up in projects, right? Like, this is what we're working on. And I'm the type of person, I want to focus on this, and I want to get this where it needs to be before we focus on something else. Whereas what you're saying, it's a different area of expertise, but still, do you recommend that, you're doing things to kind of get that out of the way and keep pushing, not with kids, but like with other entrepreneur things? Do you like put all your ideas out there and figure out which one works? Or do you think that you need to put all of your energy into one thing and push that forward before you move on to something
Everything
else?
has a season. So I'll give you a rundown of what happened with when I did Super Single. Hold on. No, I would say With and Without You. With and Without You, my business partner Twilla wrote it. I directed it. And it's like we have to really focus on writing. Once it's written, everything shifts to directing. Once it's directed, we got to find locations. All right. And then we got to find the actors, work with them. We're not even thinking about, like, once writing is over with, it's like everything's locked in. We can rewrite here and there. But once it's shot, it is what it is. Of course, you can go back and do some reshoots, but it's like, all right, let's work what we got. Work what we got. How can we fix this? How can we trim this down? Which one of these shots work? Once it's locked, adding the music, adding the Foley, which is the sound effects, adding the graphics, the caption. Once it's locked, post it, film festivals, give it to a marketing department. Hopefully they can take over. Let us know if we get into any film festivals. But at this point, we're on different projects. Because if you can, but it's so stressful. It can be so stressful to be like, hey, I got this project. Hey, you want to see this project? Hey, how much for the application for this film festival? Film festival. Should we pitch it to this people? Should we pitch it to this people? If you get rejected a lot of these times, you start to kind of forget that I'm not talented no more because I'm getting rejected. So it's like, hey, I'd rather hire somebody who's used to getting rejected, or it's like, I don't really care. I'm getting paid to get rejected. And it's like, how's the project doing? We got selected in 3 projects. Let us know when we're shooting. So we can schedule outside this next project we've done. So like I said, if you have a team, if you have the money, if you budget for having a marketed person or promoting a promotional person or having ads on Instagram, Facebook to kind of work for you, highly recommend versus putting all your time and energy and nothing comes from it, or you spent way too much time on a project that you could have moved on from. So that's my recommendation.
Okay. So, did you have any questions, babe? Because I'll take over the conversation. I'll be all over the place.
No, absolutely. But I mean, just some great advice. I mean, I'm taking some notes on the side here because you and I, we have different ideology on projects and finishing and things of that nature. So just to get a person that has major accomplishments to kind of hit on both styles and both both ways, I think is pretty dope.
Yeah. I definitely was on that side of being so locked into a project. It feels like a relationship. And then once you start to feel like this relationship is going cold, like nothing is happening, maybe it's me, maybe I'm not talented. And it's like, let me watch it again. Hey, do you think this is good? It's like, hey, if it's not good, it's like, let's try it again somewhere else. Let's work on the next. Let me find the mistakes. Okay, that's what's bad about it. The sound was trash. Okay, cool. Let's go over here and fix it over here and do a whole new project.
Yeah. Well, let us read.
I did a trash project. My very first project was trash, but I was so locked into it. Please watch it. It was like, Dion, it's not good. It's like, what? But I wrote this. It ain't not about the writing. It's just shot bad. It sounds bad. But let's do the message. It sounds bad, Dion.
We're gonna have to put you on Tubi TV. Put that on Tubi. I heard Tubi taking any project whatsoever.
Tubi is a whore.
Wait,
anybody can get it.
Speaking of whores, we're not even gonna get into that tonight. We'll talk about that another time.
Why was he looking like that? And she said, speaking of whores, he said, was this some sort of therapy session right here?
I'm like, hey, what's going on? I'm trying to cut the feed on the backside. Hey, wait,
no, not right now.
This ain't the place. This ain't the place. So okay. So how do you feel about the whole Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan thing, if any way at all? Because I'm just like,
you are now. I get why you say speaking of hoes. You are a villain. You are a villain. So somebody said, I don't know if you see, I reposted it. Somebody said it's a double standard because what the rumor is Michael B. Jordan proposed to Lori Harvey. She said no, and all the women were saying, why did she have to marry him? She ain't ready. What's wrong with that? But if the tables were turned, if a girl wanted to get married and a guy didn't, it would be like, you know what, girl, leave him. He was just wasting your time in the first place. What is this scratching in your head? It's like you're doing this like, I've been trying to tell this fool right here. Oh, the looks y'all giving right now. What is happening in this world right now?
We just listen to you. We just listen to you.
This is your segue, huh? This is your segue. So now I'm the judge, jury, and the executioner for y'all's relationship.
No, not at all. Not at all. We just, this hot topic. We're just trying to figure out, how you feel about it.
But keep talking though, Dion. Talk about how men is wasting his time. Tell him about that, Dion. That's what you say.
Tell him how men be wasting women's time. But now when I tell him I don't want to get married is a problem, I'm gonna ask you. When I get ready, I'm gonna ask you.
No, I mean, it's 100% a double standard, but but I think she's young, and I think he's a lot older. I think he might be 35 or something like that.
Can we ask you how old are you? Because you was like he's a lot older. I was just wondering.
I'm talking about a lot older than her.
I know. I was just asking though, how old are you?
I'm 40.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Continue.
Yeah. And I think she's like, I'm a hot topic. I don't want to get tied down so quickly. Like everybody wants me.
Everybody.
Yeah, so I think she's like, "Ooh, that's a lot." Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. And she's like, "Do you understand that I am attracted to everybody?" And I always had this little logic of why people are totally fine by not being monogamous. Let me say this. The reason why men can cheat, I will say that, without any consequences, like in their head, like it's not a problem, is because it feels like your wife, your girl, your significant other is vegetables. She is salads. She is healthy for you, right? But when you get in the streets and you see a Snickers dangling in your face, you be like, man, I can't do that, man. I got salad and vegetables at home. I can't be doing that, man. I got to eat healthy. It's nutrition. It's nutrition. And then it's like, it's just a bite-sized Snicker. You be like, oh, come on, man. I can't do this. I can't do this. No. And men always think it's just a snack. And then that snack becomes, I had a whole plaster of ice cream. I had a banana split. And I was like, see, if I work hard enough, I can work off the calories.
Babe, you better speak up because Dion finna get you in a lot of trouble. Finna get you in.
I do not condone. I do not.
No. I mean, I feel like men can detach themselves from the sexual experience. Like, because I think men enjoy the worship from.
He's speaking for everybody, baby. You better speak up.
No, what? I'm trying to think of the logic of Lori. So I'm thinking
you being very general with me.
I'm talking about Lori Harvey, right?
Yeah, so I'm thinking like you said why do you think? And I was like, well, I'm trying to think like maybe she just want to be free. I'm thinking like men people that's free, they feel like I like the attention from other people. I like to be attracted to people. I like when people throw themselves at me. I don't like to turn people down because when people are attracted to you, they feel like they give you things. Hey, I want to take you on this boat ride to Cancun for free.
Do you think that you can have both?
As in letting your partner know that you are going to be in these streets?
Yeah. Or just receiving those outpouring of things with a partner and not having to give anything in return to those people who are giving you those outpours.
As long as it's in writing, as long as you tell people that.
Okay.
And if you tell your partner, this is who I am, this is what I want to do. I like to be treated like this. This is my love language. Because what happens is in some form or fashion, the devil, I'm gonna say the world, the devil finds a way when you guys get into an argument, somebody else is like, well, let me just slide in here and give you the contrast of what you guys are
beautiful.
Doing. Oh, you talking to me?
What's up, queen?
In the midst of an argument, you be like, thank you. This is what I want. I want to be appreciated. You like this hair? You like my shoes? Thank you. My boyfriend didn't even do that to me. Yeah.
Well, thankfully, I don't have that problem. So, Dion, one more thing before we get into these journal questions.
Okay.
I was watching just this random podcast the other day, and I heard that somebody was putting grease in the air fryer. Can you explain that to the people of the world?
Wait. I don't know. Wait. I don't want him to answer right now. Are you saying an adult? Are you saying when you say somebody? Are you saying an adult put grease in an air fryer?
Well, listen, I despise the demonic air fryer. Like I hate looking at it. Like every time I touch it, they got all these lights on it and these buttons, and I just be like, I don't want to do it. So, but somebody on this panel,
that's crazy.
They admitted to putting grease.
Yeah. And I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. I am proud of that.
Yeah. Was it this much? Was it this much? Was it this much?
So I would say my air fryer is about this big.
Okay. Okay.
And it has a basket in it, right?
Okay.
So the grease is maybe like that much in there.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So and if you're asking where the grease come from, bacon grease. Yep. So so I make bacon, right? It's greased up. I have hash browns in my air fryer, and I just pour it on top of it. Close that mug up, turn it on, and it is crispy, flavorful hash browns to a T. When I tell you it's gonna change your life. See, the way you looking at me right now, you judging me, all right?
I hate the air fryer.
You got your white wig on and your black robe and your little gavel. You're judging me right now, all right?
Not me, Dion. Not me. Do your thing. Do your thing. If you a black boy and you love grease on your bacon, do your thing.
I've been using it for evil. I get it. But the thing is, I learned wrong.
That's okay.
So when you learn wrong, you got to do right. But I
haven't learned it all. Yeah. I just look at it in agony. I'm just like, what do I do with this thing? I hate it.
It's a microwave. That's it.
That's it. That's what we have been using it for. Well, I make the kids use it because they're more, technology savvy than
How old is your kids, by the way?
We have collectively we have 26, 17, 18, 17, two 15-year-olds and a 7-year-old. So that should be 6. That sounds like 6.
Hey.
And we're working on number 7. I'm just playing.
Hey. You covered up.
Lying.
Go ahead and crack them eggs open, throw it on the stove, girl.
No, they are cracked open and in a test tube somewhere. Goodbye, eggs. Okay, so Dion, let's get to what we came here to do. We came to get to know Dion, like the inner person, not just the outward person that we see, doing these reels and acting like he be acting. We want to know who Dion Lack is. He doesn't know anything about Ohio, but that's okay. That's okay. He learned tonight. He knows more than he knew before he came here. He's reaching out to Dayton tomorrow. He's gonna run for office at some point. He's gonna get back.
You know what's funny? Let me tell you something. I forgot the mayor's name that quick.
Jeffrey Mims. Jesus Christ.
Hold on. Let me ask him. What is the Ohio tree?
The Ohio tree? I ain't got a clue.
So I'm saying you forgot that too.
The Buckeye. The Buckeye is a tree. I didn't know that today, but the Buckeye is a tree.
That's what I'm saying.
I know white-tailed deer. I know the animal. You didn't know that. You didn't know.
That's only because we eat deer. He wouldn't know that if we didn't eat deer, and we hadn't had any this season.
What city y'all live in?
We live in Jackson, Mississippi.
Wow.
Yeah. Country. You can't. Can you hear it?
I thought I sensed Atlanta or Charlotte.
No. When we were in Maryland this weekend, everybody was like, "Y'all talk so different," and we was like, "We know."
I don't hear no accent.
Well, good. That's because you're from Ohio. Sounds like we are the same people.
We're from the same
Wait.
place.
Oh no, I was just gonna say my little cousin. He plays for a team in Utah. He plays baseball for a minor league team in Utah.
Racist, yo. That's racist. That's because our state begins with vowels. You just going to associate. We go to with the same state.
Yes, Utah, Ohio sound the same to me. Okay, so Dion, we're gonna give you 3 questions. We've already been on here 40 minutes, so you get 3 numbers. I want you to give me those numbers now, so you don't change your mind later. What 3 numbers do you choose?
Let's do my birthday.
Okay.
3, 5, and 8.
3, 5, and 8. 3, 5, and 8. All right. Let's see. Hello, Black man. This is the journal. Let's see what Mr. Lack has to say tonight. And Dion, I may put you on the screen by yourself just so people can see you when you're answering your questions.
All right.
So don't get alarmed if we get off the screen, okay?
No.
All right. So it says, hello, Black man. And if you don't want to answer the question, be very clear. You can be like, no.
I'm a champ.
All right, let's go. Explain your relationship with your mother or a mother figure and how has it helped shape you?
Well, the relationship with my mother, my late mother, who passed in 2008, was phenomenal. She taught me independence. She trained me to be myself. Um, I thank God that I had a toxic, crazy brother who my mom kept saying, "You will not be like him," and I made him as an example a lot of the time. Um, I thank God for my mom's sincere love, agape. She spoiled me. She literally trained me to be a man. I met my dad when I was 11, but I never had daddy issues. So I thank my mom for her young heart, and she was so funny. Um, and literally how she give you an example how when I say she taught me my independence. I got my first job and she told me, now you can buy the Jordans you want. I said, cool. I saved up 3 checks, got the Jordans I wanted. And then she said to me, all right, you did it. I'm proud of you. You want to get something to eat? And I was like, yeah, where we going to go? So we're going to Ryan's Steakhouse, which is a place in Ohio. Well, I think it's gone now. But it's like a buffet place. I ain't had the money to eat. And she taught me a lesson of like, you got to learn how to budget. You got to learn how to budget for yourself. When I say taught me independence, she's like, in order for you to do something that you want to do, you have to do things that you must do. As in like, before you go outside, make sure this room is clean. Before you go outside, make sure them dishes are clean. So I knew that was a rule before I came. It's like, you can have all the fun you want. If your responsibilities is done, I don't care what you do. And that taught me right there early. I'm trying to implement that to my kids.
That's dope. That's dope. A lot of things that you said kind of hit home. Just, meeting your dad when you were 11 and not having daddy issues. So does that mean your dad is still in your life?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Good.
And when I say I never said to myself, man, where were you, man? You never loved me. I never was that person. And to be honest, I was in such the hood that my entire neighborhood was only raised by moms.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't like I was jealous of somebody across the street that had a father.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like, man, he got a dad. Where's my dad at?
Mm-hmm.
Because my mom was the template of the neighborhood because she had the big house, the nice yard, the nice games. So my mom gave the neighborhood the financial goals.
Right.
So
right. Do you think that the way that you father kind of plays a role in the fact that you didn't have your father till you were 11? Do you feel like you were more so like, I gotta be there, I gotta be present because of that?
I'm an observer,
Mm-hmm.
and just seeing again how my brother was raising his children.
Mm-hmm.
My mom said, do not treat these kids like, do not do this.
Yeah.
And just hearing, I'm such a anti-stereotype person. Like when people say all black men don't raise their kids, so I'm not gonna do that. So anytime I hear like a certain stereotype, I try my best to avoid it. But yeah, I can't say my mom is the influence of, or my dad was the influence of that. It was just more like I had to break this generational curse.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. Yeah. Amen.
Yeah. Even though my father was in my life, it was just like to be transparent, it wasn't on purpose. My mom and my dad was a one night stand, and they didn't even know that I was the child. And my mom, and he was in these streets, and she thought it was somebody else's. and they were like, his face ain't facing right now. They don't look the same. So let's
do we got the same parents?
I mean, like y'all are the same people. Like this, it is so crazy how stories parallel. Like y'all basically have the same story.
Like, do you know? Like,
y'all get to know each other for a second.
Like, dude, like seriously.
Same question.
Like, it is literally my mom's story with my dad. Like, hey, this happened. Boom. Didn't talk to him no more. And like, I literally, you say you met your dad at 11. I met my dad at 15 or 16.
Okay.
We literally stayed 15 minutes away from each other. Like, literally had never met the man, anything.
Yeah.
And another similarity is when I had the opportunity to meet him, I didn't have the daddy thing. I didn't have the where were you thing.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to pick up and have a good relationship going forward. So I literally never, he's told, bits and pieces of the story. My mom has too, but I've never had any animosity about, okay, from 0 to 15, 16, like, I didn't hear from you. No birthday party, no this, no that. Like, I never had that because I just felt like it was a waste of time.
Yeah.
It was a waste of what we can build going forward. So, man, that's crazy. Like,
I wasn't that wise of you as saying let's build. When I was 11, I was like, oh, that's what's up. You got a whole new family. That's what's up. I got sisters now. I didn't have sisters before. Wow, that's crazy.
I got a new sister. I got a new sister as well.
Right. You said on the way?
No, as well.
Oh, okay. He's still in these streets?
Right. Yeah, he had a sister. I had a sister on my dad's side.
Yeah.
So that is so ironic.
Yeah. And yeah, man. And then well, as we grew up, I was just like, what's this dad thing like? Tell me what he like. Where he messed up was he became the Punisher. As in, like, my mom was like, I'm gonna tell your dad, and I had to go over there and get whoopings. But it wasn't like I hate him because I still had fun with my sisters. But yeah, that was the issue. But at the same time, because of my father, my aunt, which is on my dad's side, got me out here in LA. She lived in LA, and she said, "Come stay with me, start your career if you're gonna do comedy." So that worked out for me.
He says he doesn't have a sister on the way, but he has a sister that's like 7, and he's like 57, so she's like on the way.
Oh boy.
But that's a story for another day.
Yeah.
It's great. It's great how like we're more alike than we are different. You never know what you learn. So hello, black man. We're getting to know each other tonight.
You gotta say it like that. Hello, black man. Hello.
Okay. That way. So the next question is 5, and then we'll take a quick commercial break and we'll come right back.
Okay.
It says, hello, black man. What did you and your friends do for fun when you're in high school? Talk about your most memorable high school experience. First of all, tell us what high school you went to, because I heard you was a nosedive tackle, defense tackle, something like that.
Wow.
My son plays football, so like I be all over like looking at stuff.
Wow, you really done your research. You are hired for any project that I am part of, because you are diving deep. I don't think, like, when did I say that? So yeah, I was a nose tackle for Colonel White High School, sophomore, junior, and senior year. What do we do for fun? I kind of became the funny guy in my junior year. And a lot of the times what we did for fun, if you walk through a doorway, you're getting dunked on. So if somebody's walking up under, we'd go back, person falling over the thing. Then we got to the point, we was dunking on teachers. It was 100% bullying. 100% bullying. It was like, yo, Lack, I bet you won't dunk on Miss Max Studis. Hold my sliced pizza. You see her coming in. Oh, just like, he did not dunk on that 87-year-old woman. Oh, give me some, baby. She stumbled on her back. Guess who got suspended? That's what we did for fun. We dunked on people. Also, one more thing we did. We used to play this game called Snatches. We used to play like if you had any sort of food in your hand, we will snatch it. So, but you have to say, you buy food. If I had like a honey bun, you gotta say, snatches, no snatches. Snatches, no snatches.
Man, that is crazy.
Yeah.
Because I told this a while back. Like we did this in college. I got freshman, sophomore year of college. Like you could have a drink, a honey bun. Oh man, we just slapped it out of your hand. Like you should be like, come on, man.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. So
I'm hungry. We did the same thing. Like that is crazy.
Yeah. We used to hide behind like vending machines. Somebody buying something. As soon as they buy, we'd be like, snatches. You were like, hey, no, you didn't say it. They be hiding like this, like so you walk by like snatchers, got it. No, you hide behind a Fruitopia machine. Hey man, you gotta stay ready, baby.
Did you go to college, Dion?
I did. I went 2 years.
Junior college.
2 different schools. No. I went to Thomas More College in Kentucky. And then I moved out here and I went to a JUCO, Southwest College.
Yeah, I remember the junior college story. Okay, one quick commercial. We'll be right back, guys.
Shout out to Jamie Jenkins, man. Just launched his new journal line and website, helloblackman.com. Hello, black man. Hey, I myself am a black man. Are you a black man as well? Even if you're not. Are you a black woman? Are you a white woman, a white man, an Asian woman, a Latino man, a Latino woman, an Indian man, an Indian woman, a Native American man, a Native American woman? So many different men and women, but we talking about that black man right now. helloblackman.com, man. Make sure y'all pull up to the website and check it out, man. Congrats to Jamie Jenkins on the launch of your journal line, man. helloblackman.com. It's like I ain't got a tie, but you know, makes you feel like you got a tie. Because when you got a tie on, that's when you're a journalist. All right, man.
All right, guys, we are back with our friend Dion Lack, who is giving us all the tea, all the shade, all the knowledge. We are learning a lot this evening. We're going to get our last question. We're coming up on an hour, and we will wrap it up with a fun fact about Dion right now. Question 8 says, hello, black man. Thinking back on life, what do you feel was your biggest mistake? And what do you think you learned from it?
Biggest mistake. That's a tough question because a lot of the mistakes you learn from. If you don't learn from it, you're tripping. I mean, I think everything is a lesson. I prefer mistakes more than wins, if that makes sense. Because imagine if I ate bad all my life, but I never gained weight. So you got to know that if you do something wrong, you got to know, okay, if I do this again, I know how to stop the bleeding. So I would say my regret or mistake, I would say my mistake. I would say I wish I never stopped doing comedy full time. I wish I split it down the middle, but then my business would have suffered though. So that's a tough one, because when you start a new venture, you got to put yourself in it 100%. But I do feel like my my comedy career could have been a lot further, because now it's kind of hard for me to jump back in it, because it's a new generation of people, and I pretty much got to start from scratch. So that's my only regret of not giving myself a little face tour.
Yeah.
Because like all my friends now are on the road, so it's tough for me to say, hey, Dion, you want to open up for me? And it's like, I am out of shape, so I can't do 45. I can give you a hot 13.
Come to Jackson. Yeah. Come to Chuckles. Come to the comedy club. Let's get you booked at Chuckles in Jackson. Start
that quick, huh? I literally just told you. Yeah.
I'm just saying, you gotta start somewhere. I'm trying to get you back out here. I'm trying to get you back out there on the scene.
Yeah, 100%. But what getting on stage and doing 45 minutes is like saying, all right, Dion, I need you to do P90X without stopping. And you out of shape, fresh out of quarantine. Don't stop.
Okay, but listen, you got laughed off the stage at some church after some commercial when you had dreads. I heard all about it. So, like, what is this? This is water in a bucket for you. Yeah, like, get back out there.
You've done your research.
Get back out there. Get back out there. You gotta get that up. You gotta get the running. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, 100%. My persnickety self. I feel like since a lot of things are given to me in the production world, you fail to realize that the game has changed and the bookers are not familiar with your work. So now it's going to be booking you. They're not calling you. So now I have to be like, hey, can I get on your show? Hey, can I get on your show? 15 weeks out, 6 weeks out, cool. Put me in your calendar. Versus like, you'll get somebody like, Clayton Thomas or Ron G, Tony Baker. They'll reach out to them. So all they doing is they on autopilot. Like people are reaching out to them to put them on stage. Yeah. So that's my only concern, because now I gotta meet new people. I gotta tap dance to act like, hey, you know me? Check me out. This is my old ass tape that I did from 10 years ago. This is my material.
Don't sell yourself short. Look,
I was trying to make it to a joke. I'm not really.
I know. LeVar Walker's out here, 62 years old. Nobody could have paid me to think he was that old. He out here on new shows and stuff. He coming up in the game. So like, we're very proud of him. And as avid supporters of the Comedy House, we can tell you firsthand that people with millions of followers have 2 to 3 people. People with 20,000 followers have packed houses. It's all about the audience that you connect to. So as long as you're connected to the right audience, you got this.
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to do it. It's just rubbing the right shoulders. It's just like saying, hey, I want to get on the improv. Who's booking it? I don't know who that person is. So I got to do I'm Dion Lack. Hopefully you know my face. No, you don't know me. Okay. I'm funny. Please book me.
Is that your real name, Dion Lack? How about that? Because I couldn't find that anywhere. I didn't see that anywhere.
No.
You're not gonna share that with us, I guess.
No, I'll tell you. My first. Well, you should have done your research.
Listen, I couldn't find it. It was like hidden down in the depths of the deep seas or something in the Mediterranean.
No, it's not that bad. I've said it numerous times. My first name is Roderick. Mm-hmm. My middle name is Dion. My last name is Lack-ing.
Lacking.
Lacking.
I've heard you say that. I just want you
Roderick Dion Lacking.
I didn't want to let the people know I knew everything.
You didn't know that. You didn't know that.
Okay, so last random question. We're down to 50 seconds until we get to an hour. This is just a random to do. Tell us, Dion, if you could choose one song to play every time you walked into a room for the rest of your life.
You know what? First, I'm not even gonna change it. I had a song in my head right now. I'm not even gonna change it. But I heard this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey. It's like, it's you. and me. Do that eternity. You know what I'm talking about? Nothing? God, I feel bad. I'm not even gonna take it. It's not even my favorite song. It's just one of those songs like what intro do I like? And it's a Chris Brown song called Forever.
Chris Brown's called. Listen, let me look that up because
Chris Brown song
what the
called
hell are you
Forever.
talking about?
It was like just like I waited the whole night, just one night. Come on, man, leave down your head.
I feel like so like whenever Jamie asks me what a song is, I always start singing, and he was like,
I said that's not the song.
That's not the song.
That ain't the
It
song.
sounds like this. No, it sounds like this. This is what it sounds like.
It don't
no, it don't
sound
sound like
it
that.
don't sound
Those
like
are the words, but that's not how it sounds.
that's not even the remix. That's not even the remix.
And I be jamming too. I be like, he's like, no, you missed the bop 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 bop, and I'm like,
yeah, that's funny. That's funny.
It is. So okay, the parting shouts. What's next for you? Tell us. What do you think? Like, what's going on?
So what's new? What's next for me? My first studio that's down the street. We're about to build 3 podcast sets to be shot in for people to use. And I am writing for a show right now that I don't want to jinx it. I'm saying I'm writing for a show that I'm really proud of, because the worst thing is this video is being seen 5 years ago. Like, what happened to that show? It never came out. So I'm writing for a show that I'm really proud of. It's very similar to something that I created myself that I want to get off the ground. So I think this is a nice little stepping stool. Ownership is the key. And my whole dream in this world is not to work for others, but create your own content that you can have on your own and say, this is my name stamp. I haven't gotten to a place where I'm lying. I do have the shows on Amazon Prime, but I want something that has been bought, has been sold, and saying the creators of Dion Lack. And that's my objective. And I think this show that I'm working on right now is something that can catapult me to that point.
Gotcha. Well, thank you again for coming to join us this evening. We have truly enjoyed you. You are welcome on our platform anytime you get ready. Tell the people about the sex symbol of 2009. That's the picture that's on the Amazon. Tell people about in 32 states.
32 states.
I was counting the states, and I was like, did he miss some? I couldn't figure out. Is it only 32 states? Like, how did he miss 40 states or 20 or half?
No. I've always when people say they be like I'll be like my name is Dion Lack, aka Dion Lack, aka certified sex symbol in 32 states, aka I always do that like that.
Yeah.
So
so I was counting states so many times today. Like, states.
I did. A lot of people didn't certify me, so I mean, I had to settle for the 32 states. You know what I'm saying? They said he was like, I was a threat to the society. So I was like, all right, I guess I'll let that.
Understood completely. But thank you again. If you ever need anything from us, sometimes we come out to LA because you talked about how disgusting Spirit flights was, but them Spirit flights to LA be $27. So every now and then we hop on one with our little to-go bag. And we be out there chilling. So
you come out here and I will bless you guys with some pictures, okay?
Big.
Like a full headshot, full body. Get you guys in the, solos so you can have little flyers and stuff. I'll bless y'all with that, okay?
We appreciate your offer. And don't forget, we're going to make a flyer for you for your 20% off for your fans. Use the code Dion Lack on our website. Hello, Black Men. Thank you again for coming. And we look forward to working with you. Stay in touch. We appreciate you. You have a wonderful night. It's just 7 o'clock there. We finna go to bed. Good night.
Good night.
All right, babe. It is.
All right, baby.
Over.
Great interview, great homework, everything on your part, absolutely phenomenal. Super guest, man. Listen, is it not crazy that everybody we talk to, we have something so similar, and so for like our parents to have like that same little background, like I think it's always dope that we learn something like that.
It is indeed. Indeed, it's a great seeing you. I can't wait to, see you in person. Glad that you could join us tonight. Thank y'all for watching. What all 100,000 of y'all let us know what y'all want back from the gas station. Y'all have a good night. Peace out.
Good night. Hello, Black.